everyone, this is Arshdeep Kaur, a student of BSc Honours Chemistry from Guru Nanak Dev University, and I am here to present poster on the topic detection of phenolic compounds in wine on the behalf of our team, which includes Priyal Sharma, Jasmine Gupta, Namika Mehta, and me. Phenolic compounds are very important in wine because they determine the quality of wine. There are various phenolic compounds which are present in wine, which are further divided into subclasses. As we can see, there are many methods to determine phenolic content in wine, but UV visible spectroscopy is the best method to determine the phenolic content because all the phenolic compound, including anthocyanin, tannins, flavonols, contain at least one benzene ring in which pi electron result in pi to pi star transition and also contain non-bonding electrons which undergo N to pi star transition using UV visible light. Basically, UV visible region is a region of spectrum which absorb light in 200 to 700 nanometer region and result in excitation of electrons from ground state to higher energy state. Basically, four type of transitions are allowed, that is pi to pi star, N to pi star, sigma to sigma star, and N to sigma star. And according to selection rules, N to pi star transitions and N to sigma star transition should be forbidden, but still they are allowed transition because of less energy gap. Here is the absorbance peaks of the various phenolic compounds. Let us consider the spectra of malvidine 3-O-glucoside in which we get two peaks, one at around 280 nanometer and another at around 531 nanometer. Due to presence of suitable oxochromes, it acts as a chromophore and absorb light in the visible region, that is green color, and as a result we get complementary color of the wine, that is red color. During fermentation, different phenolic compounds are present in the different parts of the grapes during the different days of the fermentation. Here is the UV visible spectra of the red wines during first 15 days of the fermentation. A peak of 280 nanometer, 320 nanometer and 520 nanometers shows a hyperchromic shift, that is increase in the absorption intensity. So spectroscopy can be used to determine phenolic compounds during any new wine formation. Basically, there are two types of wine, that is red wine and the white wine. So basic difference between the red and the white wine is the peak at 520 nanometer, which is due to the presence of the anthocyanin, which is seen in red wine and lack in white wine due to less anthocyanin in the white wine. During fermentation process, different skin contact period result in variable content and composition of the phenolic compounds in the wine. Anthocyanin low at low pH, that is less than 4, is red in color, and at high pH, that is more than 7, is blue in color. Anthocyanin as a pH indicator at low pH shows hyperchromic shift, and at high pH, that is more than 7, show a hypochromic shift. Color of wine can be determined by these three terms, that is intensity, tone and chromaticity, and brightness or purity, which can be measured by using these two methods. In Sodreth method, we measure absorption spectra by using double beam spectrophotometer, and we measure absorbance values by using Beer-Lambert law, according to which absorbance is equal to epsilon naught LC, where epsilon naught is constant, L stands for length, C stands for concentration. And by using these absorbance values, we measure intensity by this formula and tone by this formula. But nowadays, there is a modification in the measurement of the intensity by using this formula. And nowadays, intensity is measured as absorbance at 420 nanometer plus absorbance at 520 plus absorbance at 620 nanometer. In Scilab method, it uses three chromatic coordinates, that is X, Y, and Z, to determine the chromatic characteristics of the wine. If A star greater than 0, wine is red in color. If A star less than 0, it is green in color. Similarly, we can use L star and B star coordinates to find the different colors of the wine. Spectroscopy can be used to tell us the chemical age of the wine. Color of red wine lightens from red color to orange color. So means absorbance at 520 nanometer will decrease, and color of white wine darkens from yellow to golden color. So means absorbance at 420 nanometer increase. The reason for this change in the color of the wine with the age is the transition of the monomeric anthocyanin and tannins into polymers. As we know, phenolic compounds are important, so their quantifications are necessary, and can be quantified by using lambda, PDA, UV vis spectrophotometer, in which two reagents, Fallin Cisaltio and saturated solution of sodium carbonate, are important. And we note the absorbance at 740 nanometer. We know that red color wine contain more amount of the phenolic content due to the difference in the dilution factor. Red wine has dilution factor of 6 and white wine has dilution factor of 1, which is further multiplied by the concentration obtained from this absorbance graph. So as we have already studied that tannin polymerizes with age. So their content in wine decreases, due to which they make wine less astringent with the age. Alcohol in our body get converted to acetaldehyde and congeners. And according to this study, congeners are mainly responsible for the hangover. So thank you so much.